Let's take a deeper dive to what happens when we submit a form. So here we have a sample form. This is very similar to the one that you have been working on in your hands-on projects, but you are not going to follow along in this tutorial. You don't have to type any code. Just watch the video and kind of try to understand what I'm explaining. Okay, so in this case, this form has set up a method of post. Remember, the method can have two values, get or post. Post is going to send whatever the user types here. It's going to append it into the body of the HTML and send it to the server. If we had get here, it would append it to the URL when it sent it to the server, and that's less secure. Okay, so we did the recommended method.post. Then our action is this, which looks like a web address with an extension of .php. So what's happening when we send this form? First, I want you to start thinking of you as the developer. When you're in this class, you are developing content for other people to use. When someone uses your website, they are the client, okay? So a user to our website, say they're filling out a form, they are going, when they click submit, that information is sent to the server. Now that server could exist anywhere. It's just on the internet somewhere. It could be 100 miles away. It could be 10 miles away. It could be 1,000 miles away. This server has a lot of different software on it. And that software was specifically built by a back-end developer. This is a whole line of work that you can do. You can be a back-end developer where you just work in creating programs that servers run. Okay, now that server is going to take this request and it's going to process it in some way. It may use a language like PHP or Ruby on the Rails or Microsoft.NET. Somewhere there is a program that a developer created that's going to process that request. And then once that request has been processed, it's going to send something back to the client. So it sends some information back to the client. So we can see this demonstrated in this example. So we can just type in just some random gibberish here. And notice right now, this is just a file on my desktop, okay? When I click submit, I'm sending it to the server. The server is going to very quickly, at the blink of an eye, process a request and send something back to me. So when I click submit, look what happens, okay? So this now, I'm getting information from that outside server. That outside server did something and sent content back to me. So hopefully that helps you understand the relationship between the client and server just a little bit better.